Welcome back to our Stony Creek journey. Got one of the girls in the background having some of the salt lick. We've had a really busy week and a half on the farm. We've had lambs, twins born, several sets, and we've got the bore working. That's fantastic. So now we have some water, and the shed is nearly completed. So I'll pop that all up for you so you can see what we've done. And there is some cute little lamb footage here, and we're really happy with how that's gone and excited to add to our flock. So thanks for joining us and enjoy what we've been doing in the last week and a half.
Guess what? This is our bore working. So I've got it running, I only had a 200 metres of pipe, but it's running 170 metres from the bore at the moment, and that's the flow rate. And this is the milestone. This is part of our future proofing for the future for drought. So I'll go down to the bore and show you what we've done down there. So here's our solar array down the back with the bore pump going. It's a beautiful thing. I just showed you the water coming out the other end. So we're cooking with gas now, thanks to Elliot from Bega Irrigation. So he's, I think I should take shares out in Bega Irrigation because I buy enough shit from him. But I'll have to fence this off so the animals don't get in and scratch themselves on it all. But it's a beautiful thing, a bit of a milestone. Still a lot to do. I've got to bury the pipes and get a couple of tanks and run it to the tank and then go out from there. But that's a long-term project. Cool.
These are the icicles that come out of the hose from the bore in the morning, because it was -4 this morning, so the hose that goes all the way back to the bore freezes. So when the pump starts and the sun gets on the solar system, all the ice gets pumped out. So look at it, it's like all these massive big icicles, and that will melt over the day. I was hoping to catch it, but now it's put all the ice out. So with the bore, we're just letting the water pump at the moment, and Robert would have explained on another video, oh, hello Spring Rain, that our bore, we were lucky enough when we purchased this property that it had a bore. The previous owners didn't use it, so it'd probably been idle for at least 12 years. And after lots of investigation, we got the people that could fix it for us. So the pipe that goes down underground goes about 40 metres, and then the submersible is about 30 metres, which is the pump that will pump the water up. And currently the water level's only about 3.5 metres underground. So I'm not sure if you can see it, but it's way down in there in the distance, the solar system, and you would have seen Robert put a video on of him and Elliot fixing it. So eventually, once our shed's finished, come and you say hello, Dale. Once the shed is finished, then we'll get a new tank in and we'll pump from the bore to the tank. I don't have anything, Spring Rain, no. Apple season is done, isn't it? And once we can fill up the tank, then we can use that for stock water and for irrigating the property. We've heard that we're in a dry, and we could possibly be dry for the next 3 years. So this just really drought proofs us, which is great. But currently we're just letting it come out into the paddock because we don't have any system. Spring Rain's enjoying it, aren't you? And we actually haven't had the water tested, and Elliot said if the stock drink it, it's fine. So whether or not we'll still get it tested, we may do, but the stock don't mind it because we're filling up this little tank here that you can see with the water, and we just move the hose. And with the lovely days, even though it is really cool, the days at the moment are about 19, 20 degrees, which is lovely and warm. Yes, you're drinking it. So the Icicle Mountain. But it's so nice to be able to have water. Water is life. We have just had our first set of twins. And it's not Baldy. Number 6. Cows coming to look. Inquisitive, aren't they? Look at that. First set of twins. Look at the cows checking them out. So this darker one's a little ewe lamb, and then the lighter coloured one's a little ram lamb. The ewes tried to have a little drink, but Robert's out at the moment. As soon as he gets home, we'll pop them in the pig pen so they've got some shelter for this evening. Our first set of twins. How exciting. So cute. I did not expect her to have the lambs before Baldy. I knew she was in lame. Nature is amazing. Welcome to the world. So I don't know the exact time that the twins were born yesterday, but it's nearly 24 hours. So we brought them into the little pig pen last night just so that they would be nice and warm, because we knew there was going to be a frost. Then we came out this morning and whew, they're all good. So they're just, we're seeing, oh, having a drink. Mum's milk's starting to come in a bit more. So the little white one there, that's the little ram, and the ewe, she's a little bit darker. They're starting to move around a little bit more and jump around. So very cute. So tomorrow we'll leave them in here again, and tonight, excuse the noise, that's the men putting the shed up, but we'll leave them in here tonight and then we'll take them out and add them to the rest of the flock tomorrow. They are just so cute, those little faces, so cute. Mama's doing a good job. We're thinking, because she's a yellow tag, that these are her first lambs, and she's doing a good job. We've just brought Mama and the lambs out into the general population with everybody else. We've got names for them, and thanks for everybody that helped. The little ewe lamb, that's the little black one, her name is Barbie. And we did call the ram Rambo 2, but we got a better name from somebody else. Thanks, Teague. Ken. So this is Barbie and Ken. And they're doing really well now. They're really active, running around, so out with everybody else they go. And they should be able to handle the cool nights tonight. And Baldy's still here. Not a lamb drop yet, but hopefully soon. I've been saying that for 3 weeks. But look, that's Esther coming up. No, actually that's Belle coming up and having a wee look and checking out the new kids in town. Baldy's finally had her babies. This is Monday morning, the 10th of July, and it's frosty. It's -3. They've just been born. You can see they're a bit shivery. Looks like a ewe and lamb. And one of them's had a really good drink, and hopefully the other one will get on. And then once the sun comes out, they'll warm up. But yeah, they're shivering. But congratulations, Baldy. So we've had 2 sets of twins in a week. These ones are a lot darker, these babies. She's been a good mother. I was trying to find the teat. She's talking to them. Literally been born probably 45 minutes ago. So now it's about 1:30 in the afternoon and the sun is out and it's warm. And they've had a good drink. Oh, big yawn. That's the little ewe lamb. And the little ram lamb's having a good sleep in the back. So they're nice and warm now. And they've had a good couple of drinks. So pretty happy. And now they're just resting. I have to go and find where the other twins are. So we haven't named these ones as yet. We'll have to put our thinking caps on and find a girl and boy name that suits them. Baldy showing you her good size udder. But yeah, their little cords are still a bit red. But Mama is doing a great job. They're so cute. I've been traipsing around the paddock trying to find them, but here they are. So here's Ken and Barbie. They're 5 days old now. And they've got it together. They just wander around. Look at them. They're strong and they're healthy. Look at them having a drink. They're doing great. Can you hear that? The sound of milk transfer. Waggy tails, so cute. So we've increased our flock the last 5 days by 4. And it looks like we've got at least 2 more that could be in lamb. So we'll see what happens. Ramsey has done a great job. A super dad. And all our super mums.
Just a quick update on this morning's activity. Old Green Tag here, she's an old ewe, and we noticed that we thought she was bagging up yesterday, and very quickly she had 2 babies, and they're not very strong, they're very small. I've just given them some colostrum milk and a wheat bag each, and I'll just bottle feed them until they're strong enough to get up and feed off of Mum, who's waiting here patiently for her babies. So this is the little lamb that came from the old girl that had twins. One of the twins died last night, overnight, and this one survived, and she's quite small. And
So
yep. And it's going to be a freezing night tonight, so he's in front of the fire in a little box that we had the chickens in when we were hatching chickens, and he's being bottle fed at the moment, and Mum's out in the pig pen. Hopefully we can get this guy strong enough that he can go back onto Mum and she'll mother him, but he's just too little to survive outside on his own, so we're nursing him inside. He's so sweet. Millie doesn't think it's very fair that there's another black dog in the house. It's such a sweet little lamb.
So good news, this is the little ram lamb that we brought in last night, and we gave him a couple of feeds. We just brought him out to Mum. Mum was barring, he was barring, and he's got on straight away and had a little feed. He's wagged his tail and you can hear milk transfer, which is great. I'm just telling Mum that he was in the special care nursery last night because it was -4 last night or this morning, and we may do that again. We'll see how he goes through the day, but very exciting that he's got on. This is the first real feed that we've seen him do. And unfortunately he lost his little brother, and Mum lost her little other ram, but hopefully this will be a good connection. It's 7:30 in the morning and I've just come out to see this little boy. We've called him Lucky because he's pretty lucky. So he spent his first night out in the paddock with Mum. Didn't know how he'd go, but it wasn't frosty last night. It's the first night we haven't had a frost for a while. And he has survived. So that's great news. The next few nights look a bit frosty, but if he can have another full day of feeding, I think he's going to be okay. So yes, his name is Lucky. He's pretty lucky. Spent a couple of nights in with us. Let's see, they're having a drink. Once they get on and have a belly full and know where the milk comes from, they're pretty right. So that's good. You can hear the other sheep in the background saying, "Come and feed me." So we're out the back now and we've got all the sheep together, all the lambs. So Miss Baldy's lambs, one's very dark, so a ewe and a ram. And then over here you can see Lucky has assimilated himself in very well. So it's number 6's twins. He will enjoy jumping around with the rest of them, but he definitely is a bit smaller. It's nice to have them all together. 5 new lambs. And a couple more to go. I think this one here is a lamb. This is very wide. So we'll see. Construction of the shed has begun. So this is day 2. The boys were out yesterday. I wasn't here, so I couldn't get some of the bits of them putting it together, but this is the undercover bit started. So we'll take you along for the journey and show you how long that takes to put up and what they've done. Robert had to redo a little bit of the concrete for the piers, but all is looking good so far, so we'll see what gets done today. It really just looks like a giant jigsaw puzzle, doesn't it? That bit goes there, that bit goes there. How hard can it be? Not sure I'd be able to do that. Actually, pretty certain I wouldn't be able to do that. But happy it started. So shed building, end of day 2. They've got the frame up for the last 2 bays. Morning roosters. And hopefully they'll finish that today and maybe start cladding, but they were missing a few bits and pieces that they may have to go and get. So that may halt building a little bit, but we're on the way. An update on the shed. So it's been just over a week since the boys started putting the shed up, and apparently the frame is now all done. A few glitches, a few bits missing, a few bolts missing, a few extra bracing required, but it looks like they're ready just to complete all the cladding now. Got the window in, just got to put the door in, which is in this section, and then the roller door, and that will make this is going to be the enclosed section, which will be the garden shed, a shed for anything, and then out here will be for stock. We're hoping to get a cool room, hay storage, and some undercover areas for the animals when needed. So hopefully in the next couple of days, the boys will get the rest of the cladding on and the roof on. So I'll show you when it all is done. But we are nearly there. Nearly there. So after a week and a half, the shed is all but completed. I've just got a little bit of flashing to do here. So that's our nice window. So this is our undercover area. Heading into the garden shed. The boys have got to come back and get their tools, but this part of the shed's got a roller door, which is good. Nice big shed. We'll start putting some shelving up here and get a bench that's in the garage. We'll put that up, but it's nice and light. And then this door takes us to the undercover area, which eventually the tank will be going here, but I'll show you. So this is going to be a great area to store things. It's cleaning up, but that's the back view of the door and the 2 bays. Oop, sunshine. I'll show you from a different angle. So yeah, this is the different angle, the 2 bays, and so yeah, a 3-bay shed, 1 being the garden shed, and then 2 extra bays that will have storage, and then we'll be able to use one as in small pens for animals when required. And yeah, so it's probably a couple of weeks until it's completely done, and it could be longer until we get the fencing up and the penning up underneath. We sort of haven't worked out what we're going to do there, but Robert's very happy with how it looks. Are you happy?
Yep, very happy.
Looks good. Been a while in the waiting, but so been worth it. Sunday morning we just came to check out Lucky, see how he went on his first frosty night, and there's a new set of twins. This is number 7. I'll have to get a little bit closer and see what we've got. Lucky, it's going to be a nice sunny day. That's amazing. 4 sets of twins. So it looks like they're both getting on. It looks like 2 little ram lambs from what I can see. I don't want to annoy them too much. Let them have a feed. Another couple. One of them looks quite small, but hopefully a sunny day. We'll see how they go through the day, but yeah, they're trying to get on. Congratulations, Mama. Well done. Twins everywhere. So I'll finish this video up today and pop this up with the last look of our newest babies born this morning. They've got a really young lamb bar, but they're very cute. Very cute. Good girl, Mama. She's talking to them and they're enjoying some sunshine. Haven't got names for these 2 little boys now. It's getting tricky trying to find names. So I think this might be the last of the lambs for a little while. Maybe 1 more in lamb. So we'll see. But welcome to Stony Creek, boys. They're both trying to get the same bed. So she hasn't moved far off the hill as yet. They're a little bit smaller than Baldy's in the first set, but very cute. So until next time, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you back on the farm.